Yo, what's up my dubious deepers, your boy Moist Mercenary, and I'm very excited for this bay right here. Before we get into the video, you probably see in the thumbnail, and I'll pop up a picture of it right now on screen. This is supposed to have a custom clear wheel, but all three of the copies I had shattered. So unfortunate, but it is what it is. Things like that happen with custom bays all the time. So this is what we're gonna have to work with here today. And yeah, so unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'll have a combo for it in mind anyway, so we'll see it perform just as well, hopefully. But this bay I'm really excited for is based off a game I play with a couple of my friends. It's called Cosmic Break Universal. It's a pretty small gacha game with a ton of customization for characters and stuff like that. You get to build up your own mechs and stuff like that. This bay specifically though isn't based off of one of the mechs, it's based off just one of the characters who I main in the game. Her name is Luto. She's basically just a female version of Virgil. Throw up some gameplay on screen of her right now. I use this character a lot and a couple of my friends get mad because she's a bit toxic, but she's fun. What can I say? Anyways, let me go ahead and throw this in a combo and we'll get into the performance, what I have planned for it, how I intended to use it, and a couple of the specs with it. So just for comparison, basically I made this bay pretty light and small. I'll show you real quick here. For a custom bay, this is pretty light. I think it's like 36 grams, we'll see right here. Oops. Yeah, 36.39 grams is the weight of this bay. If I bring in Storm here, this is about, yeah, Storm is really light. Storm is 30 grams. But if I line this up right here, you can see this is actually smaller than Storm. So it's a very, just a little bit, like a millimeter smaller, I think. So yeah, this is a very tiny, compact, but should hit pretty hard. It's quite oval-esque in shape. The idea was that it would be a super light, probably squishy bay in terms of like taking hits and stuff. And that is pretty much how Luto plays. She's very lightweight, she's fast, she hits extremely hard, but she is super squishy, and that's kind of what I aimed to replicate with that. And I think I did a pretty good job at that. So yeah, you see that's 36 grams, and pretty much I'm going to be battling this against a bunch of bays that are probably going to be much heavier than it. We have the full combo of Reaping Wraith here, which is 56 grams in comparison. We have Diablo Nemesis, a total of 63 grams with the full combo in store, and we have a Synchrome. That's how much confidence I have in this charge bay. I think it can beat a Synchrome, and I have done it before. This is 67 grams. This is pretty much like twice the weight. Well, not twice, but almost twice the weight of Charged Narukami. So, again, I don't have a Narukami clear wheel, so I have another combo in mind here, which is, I've got here Charge Dragonis. Actually, I would run Narukami, and this would be the stock combo, but again, I broke my Narukamis. We have 100 metal flat here, so it should be very light, fast, hit hard, and be squishy. So yeah, this thing probably can't take a hit very well, but hopefully it does what it does enough. Hopefully it can still get some knockouts on what we have here. And as per the usual on my channel, I have a secondary combo to be more focused in on the competitive attack type, which would hopefully perform better against the bays we have here. But let's go ahead and put that into practice and see how it does. Alright, so as you can see here, I'm in the BO9 Burst Stadium. This is because my launches have been getting pretty bad recently. So, to sort of like soft reboot myself and fix my launching, I've decided I'm just gonna launch with no walls until my launches are perfect and I never miss launch ever again. So, let's see if that works. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And go shoot! And there we see Wraith doing its job in counter-attacking beautifully right there. Knocking Charge right out. Not a great show of its potential, but a show of how it can be quite squishy. Go in, please. Alright. Shoot! Alright, there we go. We see a bit of the outspin capability right there with the stalling sort of tactic. It did get a couple of hits off first, which I enjoy in a staller, being able to hit first and then go for the stall. Potentially get a knockout, but mainly just to make the opponent wobble before you race around the stadium. And that strong hit early on really messed with Wraith's stamina again. You could see when it just got kind of wobbled by the attack and lost probably a good bit of stamina and lost its stability for the rest of the battle. 3, 2, and go shoot. And go shoot. Oh, another nice counter KO from Wraith. We can see its gimmick activated partially right there. Still got a nice clean snipe out on Narukami. And there we go. Didn't even have to hit near the end there. It just started wobbling, fell right out of balance, and yeah, the stalling and like that early hits really did a number, but unfortunately not what I wanted to see. I was hoping to see more knockouts, but I just couldn't quite get the right angle on the launch for that flower pattern with this metal fight. Plus this bay is kind of light, so trying to flower it is a bit tricky sometimes. Anyways, we're gonna move on to Diablo Nemesis. Hopefully we can get a pretty good knockout here. This is the heaviest metal fight bay. I don't have too much hope for Narukami on a metal flat to KO it. It'll definitely outspin, but hopefully we can see a good knockout or two. 3, 2, and go shoot. And go shoot. And a nice double knockout, actually. Quite a surprise. 3, 2, and go shoot. And 3, 2, go shoot. And Diablo actually did get the outspin that time around. 3, 2, and go shoot. And go shoot. Ah, and Diablo gets a nice knockout right there. 2-0 so far. 3, 2, and go shoot. And another double KO. 3, 2, and go shoot. And go shoot. Ah, it looks like we almost got a knockout at first with one of those earlier hits, but just not quite enough damage there to get a proper KO on this Diablo Nemesis, which doesn't give me much hope for the Synchrome, but once we switch to the more competitive style combo, hopefully we'll see some better results. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And if my launcher will launch, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And another outspin for Kraken Leviathan. Let's try and go for a flat launch. Jesus, okay. I try and go for a flat launch and immediately get a double KO. Don't go shoot. That gives me some hope. Let's keep trying for a knockout. Never mind. Okay. Well, we see there that a metal fight isn't quite great for this bay. Let's go ahead and change that real quick. Alright guys, so for the more attack-oriented combo, we've got CH120 R2F on here. We've also upgraded to the Scorpio Clear Wheel, which should deliver some much more devastating attacks here in this battle. I just noticed how flattened one of the edges has gotten. I think it's just like This tail got like snapped off or like flattened. This one is still a bit longer. You can see that right there. That is a bit of unfortunate wear and tear, but I mean, it's to be expected with something this aggro in Beyblade. Unless it was already like always like that. That would be a bit odd, but yeah, this feels too smooth to have just been snapped, so I think it just got like flattened, which is a bit odd. So now that we have this upgraded combo, let's see how it performs with Wraith here. Let's see if we can get some knockouts properly this time around. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Yeah. Go shoot. Alright, as much as I want to be upset that all of those changes did not do anything for Narukami, I will say, that's still my partner Bay tanking right there, and that makes me very happy. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And go shoot! And yeah, we knew that one wasn't quite going to be a knockout there. But anyways, 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And go shoot! Dang. Wraith just is like that, I guess. Tanked very well. I actually thought it would get knocked out a little bit more there, but pleasant surprise from my goat, my partner, Reaping Wraith. Very cool. I am actually quite excited with that. Well, now let's go ahead and try out Diablo Nemesis here. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Hopefully this does some knockouts. And there we go. A fierce barrage into a brilliant knockout. Very good. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. Ah, wobbled right over the edge, but that is okay. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. And a nice double KO, much more evenly like balanced this time around. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh, a clean 2-piece knockout right there on Diablo. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. Oh, another double KO right there. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. A bad launch on my part, but oh well. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. And that is a knockout for Charge right there, Charge Scorpio. Hung on for just a split second to the ridge before falling out. So I will give that the point. It beat Diablo Nemesis pretty convincingly. Hopefully, it'll do the same with Kraken Leviathan here. Alright, so we're here again. I've swapped up the combos a little bit because some things just weren't working out for me while I was trying to do that battle. And so basically the rubber sharp cracked, so I'm here with a rubber ball now. And I've also swapped to CH120 RF. One, the RF, because I just feel like it'll probably do better for trying to knock out the Synchrome, and CH120 yellow because the other one was collapsing on me constantly, so switched to the tighter mold. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. And there we go, a nice clean knockout right out the gate with this improved combo. Don't go shoot. And of course, gotta get a self KO in the video somewhere. And gotta rip. And there we see Leviathan outspin once again. And there we see it outspin once more. Hopefully we can get at least one more knockout, please. Of course, I have to mess up again. But that's why we're here in this stadium, trying to practice not doing that. Of course, as I say that. And yet another tanking, but we did get at least one knockout. That's all I could really, oh my god. That's all I could really ask for. I just wanted to prove that it can knock out a Synchro, not necessarily to beat it. Shoot, but I hope I could do it again if I can keep my stuff together. Keep my shit together. Alright. Go shoot. Let's hope to get one more here. Just prove it wasn't an entire fluke. And this isn't gonna be it. Go shoot. And go shoot. Several really strong hits there, but nothing quite enough here. Let me try one more combo out for the video before I wrap it up. So here we go, the last attempts to try and knock out the Synchrom with this bay here. We've got Gravity Ball 145, which actually lines up super well with the bottom of this. Matches up with the bay quite nicely, should supplement the attack quite well. Hopefully this is enough to KO. 3, 2, 1, shoot. And there we go, a nice crit right there. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. And not quite enough there. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. Unfortunately got smacked out of the flower pattern that time around. Go shoot. Jeez, a nice double KO right there. That was a pretty big collision. You can go shoot. Hopefully I can get one more knockout. That's not going to knock anything out but itself. And of course, let's just relaunch. Shoot. And another dual KO. It seems like it has the power, but not enough grip behind it. Go shoot. And well, I'm just gonna end it there. We've got enough proof of knockouts for this thing. It did do a couple of good knockouts on this bay. But with some better launching on my part, some more practice, maybe pressure, less worn rubber flat or right rubber flat, we could get this tearing through 0G bays and all kinds of heavier combos despite being such a lightweight. And it proved its worth. It knocked out Diablo Nemesis. It couldn't quite get out my Reaping Wraith, but I'm gonna toot my own horn. I did good on that day. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for your boy Moist Mercenary, and I will see you guys next time with whatever custom bay or official bay, whatever I have in store for the next video. See you guys then.